Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say they make it hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on LaunchCard. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
Doggy, what's happening? Boom, bam, here we are. Are you there with me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you fine, Greg. Good to see you.
What's going on, Justin? Hey, everybody, welcome to LaunchCard's bonus training. Today, we're going to rock your world. I got our new CMO, Justin Results French, with us, and I'm Greg Ryder coming at you. Look at that. Look at this. Boom. South Africa. Coming in from all the way from South Africa. Well, welcome, Lulu, and thank you for joining us. We love it. Okay, so everyone else in the comment box, type in where you're from, and then do us a favor, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button on YouTube, and then also like share it out, like invite somebody real quick. Where we're gonna get going. We're gonna go in any minute here, and we're gonna rock your world, and we're gonna tag team this. I got a little bit of a presentation, a few slides. And then Justin's going to talk about, we're going to give you guys actionable insights that are going to help you monetize anything and everything you're doing online by running ads. Okay. So what do you got going on this morning, Justin? I'll show some of these guys.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. I'll just start with, do you want to do the mindset minute or not yet?
Oh, you want to do a mindset minute? Yeah, I'm just like giving it like a second for people to log on and letting people know where they're coming from. We got D. Capel from Hemet. We've got Lucius in Miami. What's going on, Lucius? We got Peter in Philly. I watched a really good thing on Netflix last night, the Kevin Hart thing. I didn't realize he was from Philly. We got UK is in the house. Lynn's coming at us from New Mexico. Boom, boom, boom. Do you have a mindset minute prepared?
I do.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's give it a few more seconds. You can dive into that. Okay. So again, smash that like button, refer it. Just make sure you're subscribing to YouTube. Facebook is not letting us stream into our groups anymore. So everything is going to be streamed on YouTube these days. And we want you guys to like it. We want you guys to comment. We want you to share it. We want to get some of that YouTube algorithmic love going on. And you can tell I'm in a good mood. I'm going to pass it off to Justin for a second because I saw him drinking a Celsius. It made me want to go get a Celsius. I think I'm addicted to those things. I love those drinks. But all right, with that being said, look, you guys, is anyone new? Type in the word new if you're new to our community, because I know we have 25, 50, 100 new people every day coming in our community. If you're new to us, type in the word new. Let us know you're new. And one of the things that we all are all about is we're all about mindset. We're all about getting it together up here, because if we can't get it together up here, we can't get it together anywhere. Everything starts in your mind, in your belief, in your attitude, in your posture, and how you carry yourself, everything. Like, so we always start. I should say always, because every once in a while I forget. But we always start with the mindset minute. I was going to forget today, but Justin's like, boom, teamwork, baby. So Justin, dish off your mindset minute. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. So welcome, everyone. Good to see everyone here. Some of the people are tuning in from my X tribe. So shout out to my special X tribe members that are tuning in. Great to see everyone. So for today's Mindset Minute, I really want to talk about, what AI not take away from us, okay? Because AI is very powerful. It's your most prized possession when it comes to your new executive assistant. And with the recent announcement from OpenAI and even Google I/O, so there's a lot of stuff going on. But here's some of the things that, getting our mindset right. Here's some of the things that AI cannot take away. Okay, we know what it can do, but what can't do. And so the first thing is that relationship capital. Okay, in the age of doing business, it's all about relationships, right? And if you want your business to do well, you need to build great relationships. And that's one thing I've really prided myself on for, the last 20 plus years. And, I've known Greg for on and off for, 15 plus years. And so AI cannot take away the relationship capital that you've built up, right? And think about it like this, right? Your relationship capital, it goes into a bank, right? It goes into your bank account. And at one point, you have to make a withdrawal from that, right? And, people need help. So you provide help, connections, introductions, and so think of it as a bank account. And sometimes you have to make withdrawals. So you have to reach out to people and say, hey, remember me, Justin? We go back a long time. I would love to help you out with this. Can you make an introduction to Jimmy, right? So that's that thing that AI cannot take away, is that relationship capital. That's number one. Number two is the emotional connections, right? Like AI cannot take that away from us, right? So we have emotional connections and, relationship equity and that, emotional equity. And so those are two things that come to mind. AI is taking off. It's changing the world. It gets better and better when you have tools like my AI tutor. I want to give them a shout out because they do amazing work. We're going to have them on one of our future video podcasts. You've heard it here first. So Ross and team over there, want to give them a shout out. But yeah, those are two things, Greg, that I wanted to share for today's Mindset Minute that AI cannot take away, because we know how much that it can provide, especially as marketers. It's making our I'm 80% more productive with AI now, 80% easily.
Boom. Yeah, we love that. Hey, I want you guys to notice one thing. What do you notice that we have in common? Like, I wear glasses, he doesn't wear glasses. That's not it. He's got some hair growing in his face. I can't grow a beard to save my life. That's not it. What do you notice, people? Boom, I got some merch. He's got the hat and the shirt. I got the hat and the hoodie. And I got this new hoodie. And I love it so much. I wear it like all the time. My wife's like, "What do you wear that same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again?" Because I love it. It feels soft and good. And I'm doing what I teach you guys to do. And by the way, with that being said, I got to show this real quick. Because you know what? One of our sweet spots is all about merch, right? And you guys should all have branded merch, right? Shouldn't everyone have branded merch? Let me see what this guy has to say.
Why on earth would I wear a sweatshirt with another brand's name on it? I walked into this hotel today. I have a sweatshirt on that says my name across the front, and I have a hat on that says my name across the back. Sirhan here, just in case you see me. Why on earth would I wear a sweatshirt with another brand's name on it? Why would I ever walk down the street advertising someone else's logo? I'm a salesperson. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a brand before I'm a broker, and you all are too. Every single one of you should have sweatshirts and hats with your own names on it. It's not that hard. You should go and do it. Because you know what that's going to do? It's going to reinforce, not just in everybody else's mind, but in your own mind, that you are a CEO that's way bigger than you were. I do that to reinforce it to myself. And it fucking works. And I've been doing it for a long time. And then it starts to transcribe over to social, over to media, and then everything else we do. Why on earth?
Okay, it works, people. It works. Now, check out what he was just saying. He was talking about sporting your brand. But what did he also talk about? Mindset. It makes me feel bigger than I am. It gives me that attitude that I got something going on. And I carry that with me everywhere I go, and it effing works, right? That's awesome. And that guy's like a multi-gazillionaire in the real estate world. He's a big dog. So anyway, I just had to sneak that in. If you don't have your branded merch and you're not sporting it, you're not wearing it, you're not giving it away. Hey, speaking of giving away, we should give away some merch. What do you think, Justin? How should we let's give away a $25 Launch Cart gift certificate right now. What should we do?
Let's do it. I love
What
it.
should we do? How should we do it? Who's going to win it? How's going to win it?
So let's say the first person that can drop us a link in the YouTube chat to a post that they made that they shared this live event. The first one to do that, we'll give them away a $25, merch credit on LaunchCart.
That's a good one, Justin. So that's like what we call an ethical bribe in marketing. Going, hey, we're bribing you now to go link. So now you got to like share the thing, go boo, get the link, come on and post it in here. And whoever gets that done first gets $25 of LaunchCart merch. Your choice: hats, hoodies, water bottles, you name it, you can have it. Phone cases, you got it. That's what's going to happen.
And these 2 points, I really want to. Greg talks about it. I really want to emphasize these 2 points of why the LaunchCart platform is so powerful. Two simple reasons. Number one, everything is print on demand, right? And drop shipping like that. That's a big concept for some people, like the average person. Some people get it, some people don't, but there's a big world out there. And some people that we have conversations with on a regular basis, they don't understand what print on demand and drop shipping means. Like, I'll just be honest. Like, I'm educating people just like Greg is, and just like our team members are, constantly educating people on what is print on demand and what is drop shipping, right? And those 2 basic concepts when it comes to the e-commerce world are very powerful. And so you don't have to hold on to inventory anymore. That was the traditional landscape, was you had to buy like 1,000 shirts at once and get an order, locked in, and then sell those 1,000 shirts. Now you don't have to do that anymore with print on demand, right? You can just create your designs and then get those shirts printed one by one. That's really powerful. And number 2, it's drop shipping, right? So drop shipping, what does that mean? That basically means that you don't have to do the shipping yourself. Like, I don't have to do pick and pack shipping. Yes, some people want to do that, but I'm all about, and I know Greg's all about, and you guys are all about working smarter, not harder, right? So you have no fulfillment headaches, right? You don't have to deal with some of those customer service issues when it comes to drop shipping, because it's going to be taken care of for you. And then print on demand, again, no inventory costs, no fulfillment headaches. So those are 2 key points that I've been educating people on.
On-demand e-commerce. Okay, so let's get into the agenda. I don't see anyone post that link, so no one's got that $25 gift certificate for merch. Just all you got to do is share a link where you shared this live stream on your social media and share us that link, and we'll verify it and you'll get in. So here we're going to go. We're going to dive into, let me share my screen. A couple quick little side notes right here. Actually, we got some news. We'll announce the events at the end, okay? Present. See, now I'm on this computer. My laptop crashed, and I got this old desktop, and it is slower than a molasses snail. Okay, so here we go. So let's dive into today's content, and I want to start by a little PowerPoint presentation I put together. And both Justin and I come from this school that whoever can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. And if you don't plan to start advertising and buying traffic or paying for influencers or doing direct mail or doing something to bring new business traffic in, you're just pretending, right? You're just a dabbler. Right. So remember that video at the beginning, are you a dabbler? Are you a marketer? We're marketers, and marketers spend money and we acquire customers profitably. Right. So I love this one statement that I had this one guy, we were spending 100 at one point, not every day, but we've had many a days where we have spent over $100,000 in ad spend in one day. And people go, man, why would you do that? It's because we were making 300,000. That's why, right? So I'm going to show you some of this stuff, and this is not to be braggadocious or anything like that. I just want to show you what's possible, because again, it starts up here in the mind, right? If we believe we can, we can. If you believe you can't, you can't. You've sunk the ship before you've launched out of the dock. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Let me go into a couple slides here. So it's all about what's possible and you believing that you can learn this skill, you can do this skill, you can do a portion of this skill. You don't have to do it to this degree. But look at this screenshot. This shows you in one of my ad accounts. And again, this goes back to one of the reasons I started LaunchCart, because we were doing so much business. But you can see we reached 43 million people. We spent $1.5 million in ad spend. We had 121 million impressions, and we hit 2.5 million clicks. Does anybody think you can make money if you drive 2.5 million people to your website? Of course, right? And this is the PayPal account, and this is the reciprocation of kind of what happened there, right? 2.5 million visitors generate 208,000 orders. 208,000 people giving us their credit card. $9 million in revenue. This is just one of our PayPal accounts. We were doing so much revenue. We had like 9 PayPal accounts, 7 or 8 merchant accounts, and they were holding our money and locking it up and doing all. I had over $1,200,000 in lockup for 6 months. And when that happens, that's again one of the reasons we're starting LaunchCart and our on-demand business, because we want to solve those problems. But what's possible, right? And this goes back to, I kind of hate and love showing this screenshot because this is a Shopify screen. Oh, it's a Shopify screenshot. But look at this, $3.39 million from April 17th to November 14th. Look at that. That's barely a month. And we had to pull the trigger because we were drop shipping stuff from China, and it was a Chinese holiday. This is a whole nother store. Here's another store that we started getting up and we started cranking again. We started before Christmas, just a few days before, but we were rocking sales after Christmas. So don't tell me that you can't make sales after Christmas. You can't make sales after Mother's Day. You can't make sales after Valentine's Day. You can make sales every day of the world is your mall. Okay. 1.1 million visitors, right? Here's like just my screenshot from our accounting. We spent $7.4 million in advertising. 7.4 million. Now this I like to point this out. So this is not somebody else's money. Okay, this isn't. We weren't an agency. This is my money, my partner's money, my company's money, and our websites. Which is why I got really, really good at doing this stuff. Right? Because when you're spending your money to that degree, you get really good at it, right? And so what we want to share with you is what's possible, but we want to share with you what we went through and what Justin's gone through and what I've gone through. It's like you don't have to do that anymore. You just don't have to do that anymore. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go to a different screen real quick, and I'm going to show you something. So here I am in Facebook Ads Manager. Now this is one of our clients, and it's a golf client. And this is what Facebook Ads Manager looks like, right? And this is a very, very simple campaign, okay? And in Ads Manager, Facebook Ads Manager, you have what's called campaigns, which is what's your overall objective. You have ad sets, which is like who are we advertising to? What's the audience we're advertising to? And then you have your third tab, which is what are the ads? And you can see in here, we started with 6 ads and we have 4 actively running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actively running. Or wait, no, 4 actively running. And the goal is we're tracking all these numbers, right? And I wanted to show you guys that this is showing us that according to this, we are spending $242 to acquire a customer. Okay? $242 to acquire a customer. Why would we do that? Because we know what our customer value is, and we know that customer is going to be worth more to us. Now, I'm going to say this about that. Ever since Apple put out their little no cookie policy and no tracking policy, it's really, really hard to track Apple devices. So those numbers are not actually right. So now you have to have the Facebook stats, then you have to have your Launch CRM stats, and you have to kind of do a little math. And then when you do a little math, we're really spending $160 to acquire a customer. But we're selling our product for $200. So that means we're spending $160 and we're making $200. We spend $160, we make $200. Now we've been doing $400 a day ad budgets, and we basically spent $6,000 to make, $8 to $10,000, depending on, different. So we had some upsells in the funnel, I guess is what I'm kind of getting at, right? So, but just on the hero product, we're making money coming out of the gate on cold traffic. Why? Because we have great funnels, we have a great product, we have great testimonies, we have great branding, we have good page load speed. We're doing everything that you need to do to make the advertising work. And this is what everything's all about. It's about buying traffic and converting traffic, okay? So now with that being said, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to another campaign, and I'm going to show you an ad that I ran last night. I want to show you two different things. I'm going to show you this one right here. I'm going to go filter by selection. So filter by selection. So this is an ad this is what I did this last night. 4-day challenge. Now the 4-day challenge, I'm advertising to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ad sets in different things, right? And the reason I set it up this way is I want to track. I'm advertising people who like Master P or Snoop Dogg, and they're a musician. People who like Master P and Snoop Dogg, and they're a graphic designer. People who like Master P and Snoop Dogg who are also like Shopify. Master P and Snoop Dogg who like drop shipping, and Master P and Snoop Dogg who like print on demand. Okay, and I'm running the budget, and this just started. But I want to tell you, my point of all this is the time it takes me to set this up, because I'm really good and I'm really fast. I could do this in an hour, and I'm going to show you how we do this in 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you never done this before. You can do it in 10 minutes, and I'm going to have Justin give his comments here in a sec, right? And then from there, then I go, okay, I want to have 2 ads per ad set. So I'm going to go click on one of these ad sets. I'm going to show you. So I click on one of the ad sets, and I got 2 ads per ad set. So I'm split testing video against images. Video against images. And again, what am I doing here? I'm split testing audiences. And I have to manually look at it. I have to manually do stuff. I have to manually go look at it. And you can see I'm already getting leads for $4.12. Okay. Anything under $5 and I'm happy. And this is coming out of the gate day one. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So you guys, so Justin, you've done this before. You've ran these ads before. You know how much time this takes. You go ahead and give us your comments, and I'm going to load up the new way of doing things using artificial intelligence and launch ads, and how we can save time. So you talk a little bit about that, and I'll load up the next section here.
Love it, Greg. Thank you. So yeah, so just to share some perspective, so I've probably run over 500 plus Facebook ad campaigns in my career, and managed agencies, managed like $4 million budgets when it comes to digital ads. And I can tell you the time it takes to set up your creative, right? Your targeting, your tracking and reporting, right? Like all that stuff, like it takes a long time. Like I would say the average probably like 20, 30 hours that first month to basically get everything so dialed in where you're like set up for success, right? I mean, if you're building a house, you got to have the foundation, right? And so getting that foundational part dialed in is critical, and it takes a lot of time. And that's why traditionally, like I would charge, a couple $1,000s at least for like setup. And then I would charge my retainer fee, which started at $1,000, right? So $1,000 a month and up, depending on how many campaigns or how many creatives they wanted to run, right? So, my minimum fee was like $2,000 a month and up, right? And then plus ad
spend.
Plus ad spend, correct. Yeah. So, and that was just my time because, again, like you got to have targeting, creative, ad copy, the offer, the tracking, reporting. Like I have this whole methodology in my system that I would do, and it took incredibly long, but the results, right, were there. But now when I got introduced, and this was just like last year, this is literally like last year. And so
and let me make a point about that. So That's Justin as a very nice guy who's really good and also fast at what he does, giving prices. If you went to an average agency who has office buildings and offices and 30, 40, 50 people, they're going to charge a retainer of a minimum of $3,000 a month to $5,000 a month, and then a percentage of ad spend. Oh, we have a winner. Sabrina is the winner. All right, thank you, Sabrina. $25 of Launch Cart merch gift certificate coming at you. Email support@launchcart.com, and either them or me will get you your gift certificate. Thank you.
Nice.
So think about the 3,000, the 5,000. That's before ad spend, and that all takes into consideration increases your customer acquisition costs, right? So how many of you guys would like to know how to do this, whether you're running a $5 budget or a $1,000 a day budget or whatever, and have somebody smarter than me, smarter than Justin, do it for you? Now you say to yourself, come on, man, who is smarter than you? Like, I know I'm pretty smart. Who's smarter than Justin? I'm going to tell you smarter. These dang computers, this artificial intelligence, these things are so smart, so wicked smart. They're 100 times faster. What takes me an hour to do, I'm going to show you can do in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, right? So it's so fast, and anybody can do it. And I wish Candace was available, because Candace learned this. She'd never run ads in her life. 28 years old, had a client, and she learned this in about a half hour, ran some ads, and got 40 orders for a client in her first month without ever doing anything, okay? So let me show you what's going on here. So back to the screen share. And the first thing I want to show you is, we'll see now my site's locked up. Hold on. I gotta wait for my computer to keep up with me. So what we're showing you is LaunchAds. Okay, LaunchAds.ai. LaunchAds.ai. And this is the front end of it. So if anyone is interested, I guess, Justin, you can drop this link in the chat so people that come later watch the replay, they can come here and they can read and look at this, and they can watch the demo. Okay. And we're also going to have this replay. This video, this recording is not going anywhere. But let me share with this right here. 40 times faster, 90% cheaper, and super easy to learn. And it does it for all the platforms. I'm going to show you here in a minute. We're going to do it together any second now. Okay. AI ad powered creation. It creates the ads, optimizes the ads, runs the ads, split test the ads. Everything that I do manually here, like watching over like a hawk, it does automatically for me. And the only reason I did this here was so I could show you guys today. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be using this, because guess what? I got some launch ads campaigns going, if it ever loads. Come on, baby. Right next to it. I launched some launch ads campaigns as well. So if I unclick that, there we go. Launch ads right there. LaunchAds.ai, LaunchAds.ai. And look at this. Click-through rate. We'll see how, but the price is a little bit higher. But I'm doing, again, it's a little cheating, because I got to run a Master P campaign, which that's what we'll do. We'll do a Master P campaign on LaunchAds so I can split test. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into, here's how it works. Here's how you do it. What you do is when you get launch ads, it's in your CRM account, your launch CRM account. So not only do you get launch ads, but you get some other cool stuff with it. And on the very, very far left-hand side, it says launch ads. You click on it and you come to a screen. Then it looks like this when you get here. It looks like this. So with this platform, you can use it to run ads on Google, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Google Display, Snapchat, message ads, Google Call ads. So you got a client, you want to have them call the phone number, all channels, Microsoft Bing. You can even advertise on Spotify, on the radio, like on the music station Spotify, and you can do local service ads. Now, underneath this are the ads that I'm running, okay, that I've used the platform to run. Here's all the ads. So I'm showing you, I'm using it. I'm not talking and telling you to use it. We're using it. And what I launched yesterday was this Launch Your 4-Day Challenge, okay? Now, what happens is, you say, okay, I want to advertise on Facebook. So I click on Facebook, and it brings me to a screen like this. And again, it's loading slow because this computer I'm on is just slow. Okay. So what happens is I put in the URL, the website that we're going to advertise to. And you can see here what I did is I used an affiliate link so I can track my ads on conversions, down the road. And then I hit, if I hit generate new ad, here's what it looks like when you first start. It says, what's your business, product, or event or idea? We coach and mentor entrepreneurs to build and launch their merch store with no inventory costs. And then you basically get, you only have 100 characters. And then it's like, what is the name of it? It's 4-day challenge. And then I hit generate description, and it created this description for me. Very, very minimalistic. Launch Your Merch 4-day challenge is a coaching and mentoring program for entrepreneurs. We guide them in building and launching their merchandise store without any inventory costs. Our unique approach helps entrepreneurs start their business with minimal investment, and it creates this for you. Matter of fact, let's do this. Does somebody, I could even create it. Maybe I'll switch accounts and we'll do it in somebody else's account. Because I don't do this here. Okay, so then I hit generate content. Then when I hit generate content, it basically goes out and now it starts to read the website. It's doing everything it can to understand the business from reading the website. Then it says, okay, I'm going to start generating content, and it's going to start generating content, and it's tied into Shutterstock. So now if you don't have videos and you're doing stuff for HVAC, or you're doing stuff for gardening, or you're doing stuff for lawn care, you're doing stuff for car wash, you're doing stuff for power washing, there's videos for everything, right? You don't even need to create videos. You can use AI to create your videos. It starts generating the content. It starts writing the ad copy for your ads. And then it finds some videos that it thinks would be work with you. It also says what would be the best audience based on what it knows about the website and what's going on. And it's really creating and doing everything for me. And it's going to take about another 1 to 2 minutes. And it usually takes about 1 minute to 3 minutes for this to finish its cycle. And when it's done, it will have written about 4 to 5 ads. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come back to here while it's finishing. And how many of you put in there in the chat box, if you're currently running ads, say yes, and then your monthly ad budget. And if you're not running ads, put no, and what your ad budget could be. Could it be $5 a day? So $150 a month? Could it be $10 a day or $300 a month? So go ahead and put in yes or no with a dash, and then what your ad budget is, or what you want it to be, or what it could be. Like you could afford to spend this kind of money.
Yeah, I want to call out something real quick, Greg. So shout out to Monique Holland out there, PhD life coach I'm connected with. I've been talking to her about this $5 a day ad strategy. Well, this is it, Monique, right? Like, so she had been wanting more information. And so, yeah, like, Monique, this is for you and many others out there. Okay. Like this is incredible. And it's all based on behind the scenes it's using ChatGPT, right? So it's using ChatGPT behind the scenes, but to Greg's point, right? Like, yes, could we manually do this? Yes, we could. Absolutely. But with this new technology in the LaunchCart ecosystem through LaunchAds.ai, now this is really empowering people that are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small business owners that, they don't have, huge, $1 million ad budgets. That's okay. You can get started for $5 a day, right, on our platform. Greg is demonstrating here so eloquently, like, what's possible here. And it's a wizard, right? It's just, filling in a couple things, putting in, your website URL. It's going to auto-populate stuff as we're seeing here live. So yeah, $5 a day, you can get started and you can really drive some great results utilizing AI. So this is super, super cool.
Okay, so let me go back to full screen. I did enlarge it a little bit. So now it's done its thing. Now look what it did. It gave me a bunch of targeting: young entrepreneurs organization, entrepreneurship, and different groups of entrepreneurship, and that might be a job title, it might be an interest, it might be some pages, things like that, business and finance. So it gave me all these audiences that I have not tested, I would not even have thought of. But because I want to split test against what we're doing here, what I'm doing is I'm going to edit these and I'm going to clear them all. So this is how easy it is, clear the audiences. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Snoop Dogg, and then I'm going to do Master P. Okay. Now see, I can choose, and now it's suggesting me other things, Tupac, the Notorious, the Key. It's suggesting other things for me. And this says, do you want to narrow your audience? I'm going to say, yeah, I do want to narrow my audience. So I'm going to say, I want this to be people who like Snoop Dogg or Master P, and they also are a graphic designer. Okay. And that's a direct split test from what I'm doing with the campaign I created, graphic design.
And I know people are going to ask this, Greg, why Master P? Why Master P?
Oh, well, Master P is our chairman of the board.
Okay.
He's our business partner.
Thank you.
He's a celebrity, right? So if I got a celebrity, why wouldn't I use that, right? Graphic design. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Now, why would I choose graphic design? Because people that are in graphic design, they go, hey, I didn't know about print on demand. I'm going to use LaunchCard to get things going. And I'm going to use the age really broad. I'm going to advertise in the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada. Those are the 4 big continents that people are English speaking that typically have money. And I'm going to kind of go with that. And I'm like, okay, this all looks good. And I'm going to do auto placements. I let Facebook and I let the AI do its thing. And boom, now I've changed the targeting. Okay. Now I want to go change the videos. So I'm going to just click right here. Now what's cool about this is these are the videos that I had. I'm going to delete these. And now I don't have any videos. Let's say I need a video. I go to Shutterstock and I type in graphic design. Look at this. All kinds of videos for graphic design. Okay. And if I want to see what a video looks like, I can click the little theme there and I can click play. And like, okay, I don't really like that. And, you can kind of go through here. Here's one. Let's see what this is. You can kind of look at these and you'll see a Shutterstock watermark on it. But the minute you use it, our technology removes it removes the watermark and it's officially licensed. Okay. Now, again, if I were to type in HVAC, because let's say you had a client and they're doing HVAC for them. I can hit search and there's all kinds of people working on stuff, right? So now if you're an agency or you're part of the Launch Shops Partners Program, which is an amazing program, you now can basically, get clients in the HVAC business, or maybe, like I said, maybe yard care or something like that. And people, there you go. You can run ads for yard care. You think about anything, churches, right? You now cannot argue, you cannot complain, you cannot say, I don't have video skills, I don't have the videos. What am I going to use for videos? They're built in and they're included as part of the cost. Okay, that's part A. Part B is now we have this like create videos from AI. What's that mean? How's that going to work? Let's see here. Upload a video from Shutterstock, and let's type in robot. Oh, let's see here. And AI, let's say you got a robot running ads for us. Like, so again, right? You get creative and you can say, okay, let's see what this robot looks like here. And again, you find a video, you write a little storyline about it going, who wants to use robots to run ads for you? So I could use this to create an ad to promote Launch Ads, right? So there's no excuse of what you can do. And then you can put words on it. You can upload audio. You can have it create audio using artificial intelligence. It sounds like a human. It's amazing. It's just incredible stuff. Okay. Then if you want to upload videos, you can upload your own videos. Or if you already have videos on Facebook, you can connect to your Facebook and here's all my Facebook videos, right? Or here's my Instagram videos, which doesn't have anything here. So, and here's Meta. Okay. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload, because I'm split testing. I want to split test what we're doing here. So do I have those videos in this computer? Okay, there's one. And then there's one. So I had two videos of Master P. I had one that's what we call 16:9. Okay, so I'll show you what it is. So see how it's vertical, that's up and down for Instagram and for Reels and for stories. And then I had the same video, but it's wide. He's sitting out there at his pool, okay? So I'll add both of those, and now I've selected the videos. Now I come back here, and I go, let me see what combinations it made. Boom. So it's created these ads for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is there 4 ads with the same video? I'm going to show you in a second. Oh wait, there's 4 headlines. Launch your merch store, no inventory costs, start your business today, build your brand with us. Huh.
We got one question, Greg. Are we able to use this for 1972 Tiggy out there says, are we able to use this for clients? Are the images and videos licensed for them?
Yes, and we're going to show another training how to do this as an agency and how you can do it for your clients. But yes, you can do it for clients.
Awesome,
okay?
Thank you.
And I'm just showing you the different feeds, different things going on. And I'm going to go back up here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look at this. It wrote this: ready to launch your own merchandise store? Join the 4-day challenge. And I'm going to put an enter there, and I'm going to break this up a little bit. Join the 4-day challenge and learn how to build your launch store without any inventory costs. Sign up now with our free registration. Now, Justin, what is the little power hack that we do here that this system doesn't do?
Yeah, I was just going to add in my pro tip here, guys. So listen up. So this is a secret hack, Facebook hack that I've used for years that works really well. So anytime you're putting your ad copy in there, you always want to put the URL to the website. Okay, as you notice, the AI did not do that, right? So just grab the URL wherever you're driving traffic to, just put that in there. And because, you know, what I call it, it's the halo effect, the Facebook halo effect, where sometimes they might not click on the link to the ad, but they'll click on the URL in the ad copy. It'll be a direct link to the site and direct traffic. And then, you know, they can check out the store that way. And sometimes even Facebook might not charge you for that click. So, because there's a lot of different, you know, clicks, like a like is considered a click, or if they click on comment, that's considered a click. So that's a pro tip. Always make sure you're putting in some sort of URL. If you want to get fancy and put a bit.ly, you can, but I like to use the branded, you know, domain URL in the ad. So there you go, merchant. Yep, exactly right. So yeah, that's a pro tip here. You're getting the secrets here, you know, for free. You're not
well,
having.
Let me tell you another pro tip. I've never heard anyone else teach this. I learned this from our trainers, Dan and Dwight. And this is what I call the fat thumbs pro tip. The fat thumbs pro tip. Okay. So we know that a lot of people are on mobile these days, right? So not only do you put it in once, you put enter in and you put it in twice and you stack them on top of each other. And you want to know why you do that? Because when you're on mobile, okay, check, I gotta go right here. When you're on mobile and you're scrolling, sometimes it's hard to click on that link because it's like, you know, it's so small. So you stack them up and boom, makes it easier to get that thumb click. You ever heard that before, Justin?
I haven't heard that one before. That's a good one.
That's what I'm talking about, people. We're going to keep giving you guys the pro tips, okay? So we'll double stack that. So what I'll do is I'll highlight that and I'll go copy, and then I'm going to put that here, and then I'm going to put it in the fourth video for down here, and I'll put it in the last one down here. So see, I'm just editing these a little bit, and of course I can edit anything. I can change the words. I can put some more spaces. I like to put spaces from time to time, but I'll split test. Sometimes I'll put them in, I'll, you know, do it, right? And then launch your own merch store free challenge. Okay.
Yep. Let me just address a question here, Greg. So real quick, Gospel Swag says, how do we pay for the ads? Do we set up a credit card? Yes, that's correct. So once you get into the system, it authenticates and integrates with your Facebook Business Manager, where you do all your standard billing there. But you can also, obviously, if you're a paying customer on the launch ads, we have the credit card info for our system, but you want to set up your billing still on the Facebook billing manager section as well. So hopefully that answers your question. Deborah Jerkins asks, do you have to pay for Facebook ads also? Yes. Yeah. So this is just the tool, and there's a cost associated with this tool, but then it's plus ad spend, right? So you want to make sure, and that's why I say, and Greg can, chime in here as well, but I like to take a crawl, walk, run approach. And I even like Jessica's, my X-Tribe fellow edu creator. She always says, I like to do the tummy time first, and then I do the crawl, walk, run approach. I like that better because you got to test things out in the initial phases before you start to scale up. Because once you start having success and your cost per acquisition is very affordable, you want to scale that up. So make sure that you're testing things out with a small, affordable budget, and then scale up. When you get a winning combination, you can just, and thanks to this tool, it'll actually automatically do that for you. I don't even have to do it anymore. That's what's incredible. The tool will automatically stop the low performing ads like that. I don't have to babysit anymore.
Well, you're getting ahead of me now. You're see now. Look there, he's like giving away I'm just, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm excited, Greg. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go, people. So let's go back here. And now I got my targeting. I just renamed the campaign, Master P Launch Your Merch Challenge 524, and I'm gonna put ads. I'm gonna put launch ads.ai. So I know this is, so I can look in my campaign and I see, I can compare it to the other campaign I did, right? And I've got my little primary text I've edited, and then I got my headlines down here that I've edited, and I got my ad combinations I've kind of reviewed, going, okay, I'm looking at this, everything's looking good. And again, like Justin said, this is a tool to create the ads, optimize the ads, and run the ads. Okay. But I still have to have my Facebook ads account set up. I still have to have my credit card on file. I still have to set up my pixels and stuff like that. So one of the things that we're launching, because a lot of people keep asking us, is a setup where we'll set up your Facebook ads manager, your pixels, because that's the most complicated part of this whole thing. Now watch, I hit create, and it says, wait a sec, you're going to create these ads. Are you sure? Are you sure? I hit yep, boom. Now it's creating those ads. It's pushing them up to launch. It's pushing them up to Facebook. And then of course, Facebook's going to get them. And then there's an approval process that has to happen. And if you say words and you got nudity, or you're doing nutritional supplements or CBD stuff, anything like that, Facebook's going to shut you down. Like you cannot, you have to know a little bit of the terms of service of what you can do and what you can't do. But most of us run in merch stores and t-shirts and candles and hair extensions and things like that. There's no problems. If you do have a CBD product or a nutritional supplement product, there are strategies and tactics to get around that we help coach our clients on what we're doing. But now it's just uploading that video. So what that's going to do is that's going to upload into the Facebook, and those ads are going to start. Now, I forgot to increase my budget because I'm not one of those crawl, walk, run guys. I'm confident enough in what my knowledge of what I'm doing. I'm like, go right to run, like $200 a day. And that's low for me. I prefer to do like $2,000 a day. This is kind of what's going on. Okay, so let's let that load. There we go. Boom, it's done. Because now it's up to Facebook. It's on Facebook and it's starting the approval process. And here it is right here. Now, what I want to show you guys is I want to show you this ad that I ran yesterday. We're going to hit view results. And this is going back to what Justin said a second ago. So it's going to pull up the results, and there's not a lot of results because it's only been running about 12 hours. But you're going to see here, it says day one. It created our ads. It's checking if our ads are approved. Check mark, they're approved. Boom, okay. Now, for 1 week, it says week one, the ads are running. and it's doing A/B split testing for us. And it says our early benchmarks are above performance. And then I can click this little link here and it'll tell me what benchmarks are, okay? Now, it's going to do that for a week. And then after a week, it's going to move ad spend to higher performing ad copy, targeting, and other assets. So the technology is going to automatically move your ad spend and cancel ads and quit running ads to the ads that aren't working. It's going to continue split testing. And then it's going to give us an idea of what our benchmark is. And then ad spend is going to be shifted to the highest performing ad sets after week 2, going into week 3. And then it's also going to recommend, hey, we think you should increase your budget. We think your budget's okay. And it's going to give us recommendations on what we should do. And then it breaks it down here on which ad. This ad's getting 4.81% click-through rate. This one's only getting 1.2% click-through rate, 2.8, 0.83, 1.42. Why do we split test, everybody? Why do we split test? Because of that right there. I'm going to try to blow this up even more. Plus, okay. See this right here? Click-through rate, 4.8, 10.02, 2.8, 0.83, 0.14. This one variation has got 15 clicks, to this one variation's only got 5, to this one's got 6, this one's got 3. Okay, so it automatically starts to figure this stuff out and help optimize everything you're doing. And and again, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back for a second. I go back over here to this, and I'll click on that, and I'll click on this, and I'll sit here and I'll spend 20 minutes, and I'll go look, and I'll look it up, and then I'll turn this off. I'll turn this off. I'll compare this ad set to, I'll go to all these ad sets, and I'll come over here, and I'll do what that AI is doing for me automatically, manually. And I'll click results, and I'll sort by results, and I'll go, okay, look at this one's already got 3 leads, and this one hasn't got any leads. And then I'll start to look at why isn't that happening? What's going on here? I'll turn that one off, turn this one off, turn this one off, and I optimize myself. Now, of course, I typically don't do any optimization unless I'm doing like a $3,000 or $4,000 a day budget until day 3. When you're doing big budgets, you can optimize day 1, but when you're doing small budgets, you have to give it 2 or 3 days for the algorithm to figure out what it is you want. Okay. So let's pause there and do any Q&A.
Yeah. Greg, can you show the benchmark? Because I think if you drag over a certain area, it gives you the benchmarks, and maybe it's in a different screen setting, but that was pretty cool that I've seen in the system, where it actually gives you the benchmarks of like, hey, typically it's this, but yours is actually performing above benchmarks. Like it'll tell you that in the analytics and reporting, which is incredible, right? And shout out to Timo out there, my buddy from X. Yeah, Timo, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate the retweet that you shared. Really appreciate the support, man. And so, yeah, Greg, this is incredible. Like, I'm just blown away at the power of this tool. So,
I'm trying to find what you were talking about. Let's open up for questions. What are your questions? Where are you stuck? What is it you don't understand? Is this 100% clear? Is it 80% clear? Okay, here, let me show you. Here's what you were talking about, I think. So here's a campaign that's been running for weeks, and you can see, your early performance is above benchmarks. Again, your performance is still above benchmarks, and you can see here it's saying increase your budget by 25%. And I can just click on budget. I can hit increase budget, and then increase the budget on that ad. So yeah, it's doing everything it can to help you with that.
And if you drag your mouse over the eye there, drag your mouse over the eye. I think that's where it might be, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
You mean that?
Yeah, there was a section where I saw where it showed the benchmarks. So, but that's okay. I'll do another recording on analytics just for that, because it was incredible. Because I would spend hours putting together reports for executives where I would basically say, here's the benchmarks, and then here's where we're at. And this tool actually provides all that inside the platform itself. So incredible.
And then you have a dashboard, and let's say we're advertising on Google, we're advertising on Facebook, or we're launching TikTok ads today. We might even do some Snapchat ads. Now I have one dashboard. So now I don't have to log into Google and look there, or log into Facebook and look there, and log into TikTok and look there, and log into Media Spend and look there. I can log into one place and look in one place for my ads and all my reports, right? And I can click on each one. It's going to show me my performance and give me some ideas. And it just, and again, it's really just connecting to these ad platforms, but you're basically kind of consolidating things into one place. Okay. So super cool, super hot stuff. And so what I wanted everyone to know is if you are ready to get on this train and start doing this, we want to get you into a LaunchAds account. And LaunchAds is part of Launch CRM. And let me pull up something real quick. I got to get my thought process together.
I'm just going to answer a quick question out there from Gospel Swag. So how about TikTok? Do we need to set up an ads account with TikTok? Yes, you do. And you'll need to verify your account with TikTok. So yeah, there is like a, what I call it, a integration setup that you have to do, authentication process between your TikTok ads account and the LaunchAds.ai platform. And then so once you get that handshake confirmation, then you're good to go. Another question, does the tech optimize the creatives? Yeah, I mean, it automatically does that. We did a demo on that as you saw. And it's automatically split testing, and it's automatically going to adjust. And it's funny they use 2 weeks, because I've been teaching that for years, right? Like, oh, Justin, what's kind of a typical time frame I should be running my ads for? And it's 2 weeks, right? Like 2 weeks, like that gives you enough data comprehensively to be able to analyze the data and then make your decisions and based on that data. And then, Gospel Swag, this is really good. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. Over to you, Greg. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So basically, LaunchAds is $297 a month, which it's as a standalone $297 a month. It's worth it, and then some guaranteed. Everything going on there. $297 a month. But it also comes with email marketing, text message marketing, funnels, reputation management. It's Launch CRM Scale. It's part of Launch CRM Scale. So if you're buying LaunchAds, you get Launch CRM Scale. If you buy Launch CRM Scale, you get LaunchAds. It literally, so you get every tool we have, all the reputation management, everything you can possibly get. And again, let me log back into my, let me log back in here just real quick. We're going to spend just 2 minutes and show you this. So in here, you go to your dashboard. You got your conversation tab, where all of our conversations from email, text message marketing, instant marketing, Google Shopping, Google, everything comes in to one place. We have our calendar scheduling. So if you have Calendly or you use any type of calendar scheduling, we have that built in. You have your complete CRM, all of our email marketing, all of our text message marketing, everything comes from right here. We have opportunity pipelines. So you have your sales pipelines and everything that's going on here. You have payments tab, where you can do documents and signatures and contracts and subscriptions and payment links and triggers. You got marketing campaigns, templates, trigger links, affiliate management. You got automations. You got basically everything you want to do for your automations and your flows. You have websites, you have blogs, you have funnels, you have forms, you have surveys, you have chat widget, you have membership sites. You want to run membership sites. We have communities. We have a new app we just launched. So now we have a new app for your phone that ties into your communities. We got reputation management to help manage your reputation on Google and your Google reports. You got your reporting tab. So now here's another tab where all your ads and stuff come in here and start to show our reporting apps. We have, and then of course we have Launch Academy that comes with it. You get access to Launch Academy, and in Launch Academy, there's like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of programs in Launch Academy, and we're organizing that. And you get your launch ads, and it's absolutely the best value technology stack that you could possibly get on the internet for $297 a month. And you get Launch Cart Scale with it too.
And I want to do something like out of the box here, and Greg doesn't know about this. So if anyone signs up today and then they email support at launchcart.com, and they're like, hey, I signed up, I will give you an hour free consultation. I charge $500 an hour. Okay. I'll be honest. I used to charge $250 an hour, but since I became a chief marketing officer, that rate just doubled. Okay. So I will give anyone who signs up today and today only, I will give you a free complimentary 1-hour consultation on launch ads and your entire marketing strategy for 1 hour. But you have to email into support and you have to say, hey, I signed up. Here's the email I used. We'll check with our team to confirm that. And so, Greg, I hope you're okay with that. But yeah, anyone who signs up today only, you're getting 1 hour with Justin, $500 an hour value. So there you have it.
Dude, that he's a very generous guy. So if I was at the office, I might have to go like get my plastic baseball bat and whack him upside the head a couple times. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Justin, for that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we got to go. We got another live stream we're doing here in a second. A couple things we got to talk about. Launch Your Merch Challenge is on. I just put the link in. I need everybody to go into Launch Your Merch Challenge. Get into your Launch Cart store. Click on the profile top right. Go to affiliate program. Get your affiliate link. Start marketing the Launch Your Merch Challenge. Next week, we're doing a Launch Your Merch Challenge, 4 days of pure gold with myself, Candace, Justin. We'll have some guest speakers coming in there, and we're going to talk about how to find designs guaranteed to sell. We're going to talk about how to build your brand Bible and your brand book instantly using ChatGPT. We're going to talk about how to really use Printful and LaunchCart to have a beautiful looking store that converts. We're going to talk about order bumps, upsells, and funnels to increase your average order value. And you're going to love the Launch Your Merch Challenge. So now with that, if you're already a paying customer, great. If not, that's fine too. There is a VIP offer where you're going to get some backstage stuff and some extra design marketplace credits. I tell everyone you should be taking advantage of that. If you're on the freemium plan, if you're already a paid user, you don't need to worry about the VIP thing. But we need all your help in sharing the Launch Your Merch Challenge. And then last but not least, we are going to Nashville, Tennessee. If you know anybody in, I should be sharing my screen. Hold on. If you know anyone in Nashville, Tennessee, we are, I'll be speaking at the Business Wealth Summit. And we're talking about acquiring, scaling, and exiting businesses. And LaunchCart will be there presenting LaunchCart to a big investor community as part of Angel Investors Network. And if anyone wants to get a ticket to come meet me and our team and Justin, I'm going to give you a 40% coupon off code. Hold on. Let me find my coupon code.
It's LC40, I think.
Oh, is that what it is, LC40?
Yes, LC40.
Okay, yeah, LC40. Put that in the chat box. Put that in the LC40. You can get 40% off. My partner Bert will be there talking about branding. We had the speaker lineup is stellar, and it's going to be an incredible event, and you don't want to miss it. If you want to learn how to create wealth and invest money, raise money, network, and be in the room with the right kind of people, this is where you want to be. And if not, please invite or share this link with anybody you know. Share it on social media. Let people you know that might want to come here and check it out as well.
Yep, LC40.
We would appreciate that.
All one word, LC40. Yeah, LC40, all one word. So, yeah, awesome.
Okay, so that being said, I want to say thank you for your time. We appreciate it. We know you're in the right space because you're taking time to learn, and we hope you learn some stuff. Matter of fact, put a comment below. What's your number one takeaway or your number 1 or 2 takeaway? Is this new to you? Were you blown away on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being blow me away, 1 wasn't, I wasn't impressed at all. Give us a rating, give us some feedback, show us some love. Let us know what you think about that. And the email for support is support@launchcart.com. Support@launchcart.com. Okie dokie. A/B split testing. That's a good one. Okay. Boom. Boom. All right, cool. We appreciate the 10s. We see the 10s coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, everybody. We got to go. We got another one coming up. Do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. Peace.
Bye, guys.